Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Lapis Re, which I'm a little bit late on because episode 3 is out currently, but it's just how it happens, how it goes sometimes, because I kind of went on a bit of a vacation and this is the first video that I'm making upon being back, so I'm probably a little bit rusty at this reaction thing, so hopefully it kind of comes back as we go. Now, first episode of this show was pretty good, you know? I love the character designs, the characters themselves seem pretty interesting, some good banter. And especially between Ashley and Lavi, yeah, I think that's who they were. They had a nice little thing going on, you know. The only thing that was a bit of a downer on the episode was just the subtitles. You know, Funimation subtitles are not great at the best of times, but for this show, they especially seem bad. I'm going to continue using them, mostly for lack of options, you know, because episode 1, there was this one version called Toya, like Toya subs, which seemed fine, but they didn't seem to do it for episode 2, or he, like, I think it's just single person, so I can't use that. And there was this one version called Muse, something like that, but that was like a hard subbed MP4, which doesn't work with my I almost said romantic, with my reaction format, so I can't use that either. So, you know, we're just gonna keep with this for now. Just kind of deal with it, but hopefully we can still have fun regardless. You know, I'm not gonna let some bad subtitles ruin a show for me, because you know I can still hear the characters, and that's the important thing. I'm not like reliant on the subs or anything. It's just a mild annoyance more than anything. But anyway, that's really all I got to say going into it. I want to see more of the characters, and at the end of the last episode we actually found out about the whole ranking system and why everyone was so surprised that our new girl Tiara wanted to join that particular group, because no sane person would, because they're like gonna get expelled or something. So yeah, that's unfortunate, and she wasn't even given a choice either, you know. She didn't seem at all upset about being put into this group, but it definitely wasn't her choice. She's like, oh, I guess this is happening, sure. And she wasn't gonna complain because her best friend let me look at the list. Rosetta, she was on the group, so she had no reason to complain, you know, and they're a pretty good duo as well. They decided to share a room together, which everyone definitely made sure to comment on that. That was one of the highlights of the episode for sure. So yeah, I definitely have to get used to this whole commentary thing again. So yeah, bear with me while I do that. So with all that out of the way, let's just get into the episode and hope for the best. 3, 2, 1, play. And yeah, Funimation version, you know, has this big old intro sequence, you know, Universal Studios and all that. I'll just drink my water while this 10 million year thing plays. And then the Funimation one. Whew, probably should have refilled on water before, but oh well. That is unfortunate. Hopefully we can do something about that. No, it's not a deal breaker or anything. We'll make it work. Yes, let's all be friends. It's fine. We talked about this in the first episode. You gotta be all casual and friendly. Yeah, we just have to, you know, do well, not suck, and it'll be fine. It's kind of hard not to think about this. So we gotta sleep in the same bed? Please? No, don't go up there. Oh well. She just whistled to turn off the lights? Is that what she did? Okay. Opening. So we have established we just gotta do well, really. So we kind of have a path to success in a way. That is such a cute waitress. I mean, there's just tons of cute girls in this show, which is a big selling point. Like, just an absolutely lovely cast of not even just the main cast, just like everyone looks great. Almost at the level of a mobile, like a waifu mobile game adaptation. Which makes sense. I think this is supposed to be like a big franchise thing they're trying to do. Multimedia project, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but I was told something like that. Oh wow, yeah. I forgot how many great outfits were in this opening too. Which makes sense, like, again, because it's supposed to be like an idol anime, sort of. Whew. Yeah, I forgot about a couple of the shots in this opening. There's some good stuff in this opening. I kind of want to watch it again now, but we must continue forward. Good morning. I am up and I am shining. Her, not so much. But we see we have a morning person over here. Yeah, she's sleeping. Yay, let's go. And the exciting class. I guess she's into it. Yeah. Well, she doesn't have much motivation for that. Be quiet, we're in class. Oh, jeez. That was like a rapid fire shot. 3 points from Gryffindor, god damn it. We're supposed to be getting points. Yeah, let's be careful. Oh no. God damn, why do we keep sucking? I ask myself that all the time. Such a cool school. Aside from the whole expulsion thing we're worrying about. Other than that, it's a cool school. We're gonna fall, aren't we? No. Yeah, that's a no. That is a hard no. We're gonna fall. And I'm just kind of waiting for that now. Yeah. Maybe we should put training wheels on that thing. Well, at least there was water there. Not the way I imagine they're getting wet in this show. Ah. We're making so backwards progress. Yeah, we're just gonna keep losing points, aren't we? Don't break that. Don't break that! That's probably cost us points. This is getting painful to watch. Can I help you? Okay, we help them. Yeah, gotta work on that. What do you mean by that? No, that's not gonna be a thing. This is a great group, despite the constant point loss. Yeah, we're all friends. I don't want to go somewhere else. This is great. Does this have something to do with getting points? That's concerning. So what is Rosette up to? We're letting our imagination go wild, aren't we? Yeah. I doubt that's what it is. You know, Ibiki, secret meeting, love interest kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. Well, are we gonna talk about some things here? Yeah, because we're making kind of assumptions about what you're doing, so... Which are probably off base. But we're gonna follow her. We're gonna follow her. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Does the doorknob glows? I still love the magic implementation, utilization, whatever the word is of the school. We are trying to be sneaky, and you're kind of ruining it. So, yes, not great ones though. So, I wonder what she's off to do. I assume some secret way of getting points. But who knows? And I guess yours is about to burst too. Uh-oh. Ibiki confirmed. Yeah, that is no problem here. That's the kind of show this is. Take what you can get. Do you have any recommendations? Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured, honestly. Did we lose her? We're terrible ninjas. It's not anyone's fault in particular. We're all just incompetent, so... Boy. Oh, the waitress from the opening. Hello. I'm glad to see you. Tura is her name? Yeah, give us some service. Clearly. Yeah, Tura. Oh, cool. She does seem pretty nice. Tura. It's a weird name, but it's fine. Hail Ale, it's really what it was called, okay. Yeah, don't state the obvious. Huh. A universal problem. Is that a duck? Why are we watching the duck? Huh, I didn't even consider that, but that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I didn't consider that. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, the way Rosetta treated her. Something like that. Yeah, she's pretty important. Okay. Wow, that does look pretty good. When you were all talking about other things. We see where all your food goes. Oh? Don't scare the poor girl. Behind the shop, that sounds a bit sketchy. You, we gotta leave your food behind, we gotta go. That was just a perfect length pause between that. I know, I understand your pain. It's okay. There will be other hamburgers. That was a terrible translation. Hey, a duck. But why are we searching through trash? This is a bit concerning. Yeah, why? I don't think we need to go that far for whatever she's trying to obtain. Yeah, I mean, you're literally grabbing garbage at... Alfred. Who's Alfred? That one duck we saw walking before? Okay, I guess that makes sense. So it was not an Ibiki. Gotcha. So yeah, that's why we saw the duck earlier. Okay, so she has been working. Yeah, we definitely saw that. I noticed that. I wouldn't have missed that. We could all look for the duck together. But we're friends, it's fine. We spent all day stalking you, let us help, please. Please let us help each other. Exactly, somebody said it. Yeah, those eyes when Tiara speaks up. Here we go. The water, I assume, is there a nearby pond? Maybe we could let a bathtub outside as bait? Yes. Okay. Pretty standard reason. Family needs money. These two. Looks like we haven't found the duck yet. How hard can it be to find a duck? Freaking lobby. Oh, duck! We found it! Well, let's grab it. Let's not scare it. We could have. Okay, too late now, but we should have handled this better instead of just scaring it. Because of course it's gonna run away if you chase it. I guess our bookworm's kind of a little bit tired. Yeah, we need your guys' help. We found it, but we can't quite grab it, so. I don't, so please give me a flashback. Here we go, thank you. She just tried to pounce on that cat. Oh no. Oh no, I was about to say hopefully she's not bleeding, but that looked pretty painful. It's the best, most important magic. Making ouchies go away. It was definitely not your fault. Yeah, I'm sure it was more than worth the pain. Being together. Meanwhile, Duck. Well, he has less weight for one thing. Yeah, we'll see if that works out. Come on. We're trying to do something, Ashley. I doubt it. What is she obsessed? Of course it's a book. She is gonna kill you. That's fine, but Duck. Yeah, that's kind of our today's mission. I think I hear it. I see it. Okay, there we go. Now we finally kind of reunited, so. Apparently Lynn's book break didn't help too much. Duck has a lot of personality. we're all just gonna miss the duck, aren't we? Gotta give the duck time to escape, to think about exit strategy. This is not gonna go well. They're gonna end up in the water, aren't they? Oh, off the head. And maybe we'll at least save Tia. Yeah, but they're going in the water. But she saved her wife, but that's what matters. Priorities protected. Good job. Yeah, we probably lost a duck again. The tricky one. Okay, we're gonna use magic. That makes sense in this show. Don't know why we didn't do that sooner. Well, we did it. This works so much better than all trying to jump at him at once. Hopefully she's alive. You have a magical leash. They all got wet, but we accomplished our mission. For sure. Yeah, I noticed your enthusiasm earlier. I'm so sorry I lost the duck, but I found it. Please forgive me. She did? Aw. I'm sure she's okay with it. And there we go. A hug. To seal the deal. Well, doesn't she look happy? Okay. Is there something going on? The lights are going out. Maybe an idol performance of some sort? Because they do kind of look like idol glow sticks. Kind of, with a little bit of imagination. Orchestra, okay. Close enough to an idol performance. Right? Feelings into mana. Oh, yeah, this. I think I remember her from the opening. I remember that outfit. I remember that outfit. Supernova. Okay. And man, do they look good. I mean, damn, do they look good. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying too much attention to what you were saying. I just couldn't. Gotta turn my volume up real quick and pay attention. Whew, those legs, those everything. I know, right? To watch this. Oh my god, this is the best. Really wasn't expecting this at this point in time, but I will gladly take it. Whew, just those movements, the hip movement specifically. Oh my god. It's still going to. That was fantastic. I want to watch that again immediately. Yeah, that's an idol performance. You can call it whatever you want, but that was an idol performance. And it's over. I mean, we're gonna end on a better note than that, so yeah, I'll take it. That's the best way to end it off. It went from like a silly duck adventure, which I was like, yeah, that's fine. This is cute and funny, I guess. It's fine. And then we just immediately transitioned to that, so it's good stuff. I still have that just playing in my head now. Those movements aren't gonna hit, those movements / outfits are not gonna leave my head anytime soon. I can tell you that. Oh, planetarium, I think is what that said. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I was able to read that in time the first time. Anyone else sweating, or is it just me? Ow. Man, it looked painful. Is that a sheep? I think I saw a little sheep. I think I saw Mareep, like the electric sheep Pokemon from Gen 2. Okay. Well, that was the second episode of Lapis Re, and I liked it a lot. It was a great episode. It was fun. Got a great cast of characters here. And we kind of had silly adventures with each other in the episode, which is great. You know, we definitely brought up our core conflict of the whole not getting expelled thing and trying to get points to that end, you know, to do well, but it didn't go well. We kept losing points here and there. And it was kind of unfortunate, you know. We just keep failing, and it's very relatable stuff, but I hope to see them, you know, improve over time. You know, catch a break, if you will. So, but yeah, the characters themselves continue to be great, you know. I think I commented specifically about the Ashley or lobby dynamic from first episode, and that continues in this episode as well. We got to see even more of it, I would say, and it's still really great. But you know, the dynamic between Tiara and Rosetta art is great as well. You know, especially because that's a bit less of the whole, you know, Manzai kind of thing that those two have. This is more of just, you know, a couple people who care about each other that got reunited, that are now, you know, kind of, you know, reconnecting and just, you know, yeah, trying to become more friendly with each other. And that really kind of climaxed in the episode with the whole, hey, you called me Tia earlier, because, you know, whenever you're, you know, when someone you care about's in danger, I mean, danger really wasn't that big of a deal, but, you know, the most natural way you want to refer to them kind of comes out naturally, right? You know, no pretenses or what, you know, artificial walls that you have put up, you know, no acting like you think you're supposed to act or should act, like all that kind of goes out the window in certain scenarios, and you just say what you want to say. And that was that kind of situation. I don't think I articulated that very well at all. But the point is, Tia is what she truly wants to call her deep down, so it came out in that situation. And that was not lost on Tiara. And she's like, hey, you know, you did that. You can do that more if you want. Like, it's okay. Like, she, like Rosetta straight up asked, you know, can I keep calling you that? And she's like, sure, yeah, that'd be great. So that was great. For sure, one of the best parts of the episode, and that also had a hug with it as well, which of course made it better. We met a new character who I recognized from the opening, Ratura. She works as like a waitress here, so I don't know how important she'll be to the overall plot, but they gave us enough information about her here that I think she'll be relevant, at least in some arc later on. Probably not right away though. But yeah, one of the big mysteries of the episode was, what the heck was Rosetta doing? You know, was she gonna have an Ibiki? You know, like a romantic meeting kind of thing. They just translate it as meeting mostly in the episode, but that's, I mean, Ibiki, the I part of that is, you know, love. So, you know, you can kind of guess what that means. But yeah, it's like a secret rendezvous with a love interest kind of thing. But that's not what it was, you know? And then we accused her of dumpster diving, which is the first thing that came to my mind as well. She was like grabbing stuff out of the trash behind the shop. And that's not the kind of thing you wanted to walk in on, but it was just a misunderstanding. She just saw a fake duck in the dumpster, and I guess it looked enough like the real live duck she was looking for that she had to double check, like, I don't think this is real. It's a dead end, you know, a wild goose chase, if you will, and toss it back. But so that was a kind of a pretty funny misunderstanding there. And poor Lavi, she ordered that food when nobody else noticed, and she took like a couple bites of it and was dragged away. But I just love the pause from when Ashley put her hand on her shoulder and to when we actually started dragging her away. Like, there was just enough of a pause there for like the maximum comedic effect. I don't know, it was just great. Because she was just sitting there enjoying her food, like, this is some great stuff. And then suddenly there's a hand on her shoulder. She's like, huh, what's up? I'm kind of enjoying my food here. Did you need something? And then just a couple seconds pass and she's being dragged away from her delicious food. And it's tragic. That was great. Probably one of the funnier bits of the episode. So, I do also just love how flustered Rosetta was when she realized the misunderstanding. Like, she just aggressively tossed the fake duck down and stuff. But yeah, the biggest conflict of the episode was just looking for that stupid duck. Because we saw it walk by when we were at the restaurant. And I thought it was a bit odd. I didn't know what to make of it, really. I was just like, okay, there's the duck just walking by. The duck is, like, detailed, drawn enough to where I feel like it might be kind of important, but I had no idea why. It was just a friggin' duck. It was just walking by. I didn't know what to make of that at all. But, you know, I should have connected some dots immediately upon seeing the duck in the dumpster, and I kind of did. I did acknowledge the fact that it was weird that we saw a second duck in the episode, but I didn't connect it anywhere beyond that. I would just... You know, I was more concerned with the fact that she was dumpster diving, really. That was kind of the bulk of my thought process at the time. But, you know, we also got a little bit about how Rosetta's kind of closed off. Like, she's kind of the, you know, I'll do everything myself, don't worry about it kind of character. I don't know if that's the best way to phrase it, but that's kind of what it was. But we definitely insisted on the power of friendship. We all help each other. We all support each other. Yabaka, so let us in kind of thing. And in the end, we worked that out, so we started our quest together. And Tiara and Rosetta walked alone together, which is great. It's pretty much what I wanted. Some very valuable alone time to talk about things and whatnot. We've had a little bit of flashback of her just kind of falling, you know, because as we established, she's not very athletic. We saw her ride the thing, sort of, earlier in the episode. And she did her little, you know, pain disappearing spell and stuff on her knee. It was a really cute scene. Quite liked it. Just everyone getting distracted when they're supposed to be going for the duck. That was also pretty funny. I love the just evil look Lavi gave Lynn. Was great. And everyone fell in the water and trying to dive for the duck, except for Tiara, because, you know, Rosetta saved her. Because we know who's important to her. Like, there was some straight up favoritism here. There were 3 of her friends were falling into that water. Only one was saved. The other 2 were just left to just fall. Like, bye bye. You know, I like you, but I don't like you that much. Like, I got priorities here, guys. I hope you can forgive me, right? And she just saved Tia. So I like that a lot. It sounds kind of messed up, but I did appreciate that. And in the end, we used magic to catch the duck. Had a little bit of a clapping for it. So it worked though. Also, you know, just a lot of the lines that Lavi, yeah, Lavi's her name, Lavi says in the show, just the delivery of the lines are great. Like this one where she mentioned getting a cold. She was like, we might catch a cold otherwise, which is not a weird thing to say. It's just the way she says it, like, I don't know, kind of talking down to you kind of way, like, we might catch a cold otherwise, like she's bestowing wisdom upon people that don't know about the risk of catching a cold. I don't know, I don't know why she says it like that. It's just kind of odd. It's obviously a setup for Ashley to do the classic idiots don't catch cold thing. But just, I don't know, I just don't really get why she says it the way she does, but it's amusing, so I'm certainly not going to complain about it. And her just, you know, apologizing for losing the duck. Just, it's not really that funny. I don't know, I got a bit of a kick out of it regardless. And our final thing we got in the episode was the orchestra, as they called it. Which the whole setup for this was great. I mean, we knew we were going to get an adult performance here because we saw glow sticks. They're very odd-looking glow sticks because everything was a little bit odd because we had this very much fantasy setting with magic and stuff. So nothing is going to look exactly like it would in real life. Very deliberate thing. We don't really get any good looks at the idol glow sticks. It looks kind of like 3 glowing orbs on a big old fish hook. I don't know how to describe it, but they're quite obviously meant to be idle glow sticks, you know, especially with the way they're wiggling them. And then we just got to see the stage arise and everything like that. So I was pretty sure we were gonna get an idle performance at this point. So, but we saw a statue. You know, I thought maybe the statue would move because this is a magic show and anything's possible. I almost thought that would be a thing, but no. We had actual people rise up. This was great. Like, first of all, we got the kind of blue, fiery magic sort of thing popping up first. And then through that, we could see the girl behind it through, like, the blur of it, because it's a little bit distorted. And as soon as I saw those shorts, like, I was like, I recognize this girl. I recognize this girl from the opening. I definitely recognize that. One of my favorite kind of outfits from the opening. And to see her like this suddenly in this episode was great. Like, you know, immediately with the 3D, which is usually used when idle performances. And everyone's, yeah, Supernova was the name of the group specifically. You know, a lot of the first choreography we got with the whole arm thing, that reminded me a lot of Love Live. But a lot of the choreography beyond that was pretty different from what I've seen before. Apparently she's a princess of Ryuto. A lot of the dialogue I did not pay much attention to around this time, because just wow. I've paused at about 21 minutes and 88 seconds into the episode. Yeah, Fiona, Yue, yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, just these outfits, man, just in the body underneath them, just, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just some of the best. It's just the best. Like, that's pretty much, I think that's the best thing I could say about it. It's the best. And just the overall performance, dance choreography, the hip movements, the everything movements was pretty much better than anything I could have expected, really. Even some pretty good, like, sparkles and stuff on the stage. I love this. I'm kind of just watching it again now, because I kind of have to. And it looks so happy, too, as I dance on the stage, you know? I'm sure the audience is plenty happy. They had the lights, they had these cool hats and stuff. I don't know, just... It was a miracle of the universe. Jesus Christ, some of these movements. Like, I know you can't see anything on my screen, but... Yeah. And that's pretty much everything with the episode. I mean, that was a perfect way to end it off. I knew going into this there would be idle elements, but we hadn't really gotten that up to this point. But in this episode, we finally got it near the end, and boy, was it satisfying. My expectations were, like, about here. What I actually got was above that, so that's probably the best way I could phrase it. Really good episode. I don't know if I liked it more or less than the first one. I mean, I probably liked it more just because we got the actual idol performance, and it was some of the most memorable characters from the opening to do it. Our first one. And Supernova, too. Like, you know, Supernova Girl. Like, I don't remember exactly what that's from, but I remember that line from some show, Supernova Girl. Some old show, I don't know. It reminded me of that when I heard it, though, which gave a little bit of extra kick out of it to me, personally. So, yeah, I really don't think I have anything else to say about the episode, which is fine, because I think I've talked enough anyway. But yeah, this was a great episode, for sure. Really glad I'm watching this show. And the subs didn't bother me as much this time, really. I wouldn't really call them better than they were in episode 1. But it didn't really bother me so much. But yeah, really good episode, for sure. Thank you for watching. And a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.